Now it's time for a project. You're going to create a multimedia presentation on an environmental issue of your choosing. So here's a quick infographic just to kind of remind you about the do's and don'ts for multimedia presentations. You do want to have a consistent design focus, consistent readable fonts, have a clutter-free slide, clear color contrast, audible sound, and make sure you remember your audience. You do not want to have long written descriptions, fancy fonts that are difficult to read, and please do not include any unnecessary animations. And again, any information that you find online or in any other source, make sure you use fair use guidelines and make sure you cite your sources. The assignment instructions are available in a PDF, and you're going to, as stated before, create a multimedia presentation on an environmental issue. You're going to research and develop a multimedia presentation focusing on a problem and showing how increased community or society involvement can solve that problem. Specifically, you're looking for something that could impact the country as a whole, your community, your school, a group, or a team. It can be very small to very large. Again, you're going to present the problem and demonstrate how the involvement of a community or of society, depending on the size of your audience, how that involvement can solve that environmental issue. And as each one of these projects go, you have a step-by-step instruction with some images to help you with your design. And in step 4, you also have a checklist. If you can go through each one of those items and say, yes, you did include that or you did do that, then you're ready to submit your presentation. The rubric is also available to you through this project assignment. You can see that there are 6 levels within 5 categories: ideas and content, organization, multimedia elements, tone and voice, and conventions. This is a great tool to use as you as you create your presentation to make sure that you're including all of the requirements and also go to the level in which you feel comfortable with that involvement. What that basically means is, yes, you're including multimedia elements that contribute to the presentation, and their connection to the topic is clear. But to take it beyond that, you want to find things that are engaging, that are purposeful, that are effective. To take it even beyond that, you want to be highly effective, powerful, and engaging. And the connection to the topic is not just clear, but also meaningful and compelling. That's a really strong argument. And that's one thing that you need to keep in mind, that this multimedia presentation is very much like an argumentative essay. You are stating a problem, and by stating that problem, you're making a claim. You are saying this is a problem. And you're creating possible solutions that the community can take, or possible actions that the community can take to solve that problem. So this is all based in factual evidence and support, and that's where your citing of your research comes in handy. This template is available for you as well. The very first slide are your instructions, and it even gives you some suggestions for possible topics. Then it breaks down your sections for you: a title slide, a problem slide, 2 negative effect slides, a solution, 2 positive outcomes, and your works cited. As it states in your instructions, you can insert any extra slides that you need to insert. Just make sure that when you are putting something in your works cited section, that you've actually cited it throughout your presentation. Additionally, you're going to include your speaking notes, and that's where you put your notes or your comments down here in this white box below your slide. Only information that you feel is important or significant will go on the slides themselves for your audience to see. And this can be done in graphics, in images. You can include videos and audio. That's that multimedia portion of the assignment. But your speaking notes, what you would say if you were actually presenting the information, go down here, and they go under each appropriate slide. This is where you can elaborate, give examples, give additional support, show connections. And again, this is the speaking portion. So think of it that way. This is what you say, and then this is what they see. If you have any questions throughout this process, please make sure you reach out to your instructor. That's what we are here for. And in the meantime, enjoy your researching and have fun.